Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Emre99 and we are here with a new series. Tour de Abandon returns to the channel. The first one we did, it was so fun. A lot of you guys asked for the second one for years now, and finally we are back with the second season of Tour de Abandon. If you're unfamiliar with the concept, it's basically a grand tour of 21 stages, including the best teams and the best riders riding in very difficult stages such as the Ronde van Vlaanderen, very hard mountain stages, and Paris-Roubaix. But there is a catch. You might realize that I'm playing this on PCM 18 because the frequency of falls in this game is much higher than any other PCM editions you've seen before. So what I've done is basically put on the all Tour de France participants and also the best riders in the world with their 2023 stats and play them in Pro Cycling Manager 2018. Now let's take a quick look at the route. We are starting in Rwanda in Kigali, the city that will host the 2025 World Championships, and then two more stages in Rwanda before we make our way back to Europe with a fourth stage in Bamberg in Netherlands. I am going to be controlling Team Total Energy during the save. I'm not going to be too passive, but I'm not going to be too active also. I'm going to try to go to breakaways, maybe get some stage wins, but mostly spectating on what should be a very, very fun Grand Tour. Before we get going with the racing, I want you guys to like this video if you've waited so long for Tour de Abandon to come back, and subscribe to the channel if you are new, so you don't miss out on any new releases of Tour de Abandon series. And we are officially started the Tour de Abandon, and before there are crashes and more drama, I just want you guys to see the full start list. You can see the start list here. Pick a rider that you think that is going to survive Tour de Abandon, and also pick someone that is going to maybe possibly win Tour de Abandon. The first edition, spoilers incoming, was won by Geraint Thomas, so he's here, and also some stage winners from that time is also included in the start list. To look at the first stage, it's in Kigali. We have a circuit with two cobble sectors and the cobble KOM, which is the Mu de Kigali. And now we can roll with the racing. Well, interestingly, it's been a very fast start with a 27-man breakaway in day one with a 9 trying to counter. And I'm also trying to counter this move with Peter Sagan out of all people trying to join that second group. But very fast start, no crashes in the first 10 yet. And there it is. The first crash is actually, oh, both in the peloton. Oh, here it is. The big crash in the peloton. But I also saw Peter Sagan's crash also in the breakaway. Now, the important question is, who's going to be the first abandon of the tour? And oh my God, it is a big one. And from the first stage, we say goodbye to Woods, Welford, Kelderman, Pauls, Michael Matthews, and Patrick Conrad from the first crash. Oh, we have another crash on the peloton, and in this corner, again, multiple riders involved. Christophe Laporte is one of them that was down. Defending champion Geraint Thomas was down, and we say goodbye to Benoit Cosnefroy. Obviously, talking about people who can win this, we've got Jonas Vingegaard, Tadej Pogacar, Primoz Roglic, Remco Evenepoel, and many more. Obviously, the climbers will be the favourites, but they have to overcome difficulties such as Paris-Roubaix, Ronde van Vlaanderen, and many more. In the breakaway, and it's a big one, 16 riders involved this time. Seems to be no abandons, but so the status of the race, we have 13 men in the lead, including Poole, Cataneo, Dela Cruz, two riders from Uno X as well. Peter Sagan is in the second group trying to catch them with Greg Van Avermaet, who finished in the top 5 last edition. And then we have 3 guys chasing them, 16 who've just suffered a big crash. And then the peloton, they are 7 minutes behind the breakaway. And another crash. At the back of the group, Chris Froome is down. And No way, there's that much abandons yet. But we say goodbye to Edvard Boasson Hagen. First abandoned from my team. But it's already been a very carnage stage so far. A lot of corners in the circuit. Stunner riders at the back, possibly with their leader, Mark Cavendish, who crashed in that portion. Big crash in the peloton. Caleb Ewan is, oh my god, this crash is happening everywhere at the moment. Let's see what is happening here. These corners are really dangerous. It's snowing in Ravanda. That's why it's causing too many crashes, but we got 3 abandons here. Yeah, it's been a carnage at the moment. Let's look at the front of the race. There's a 29-man leading group with a 76-man peloton. We've got another crash at the back, and we've got also some withdrawals. Thomas de Gent is out. Joao Almeida, one of the favourites for this tour, has also crashed. And yeah, Shaw is out from Yeth. And another crash just in front. This time Christoph has fallen with Tougy. This stage, and I've not like designed this stage, and we've got another crash in the front. Simon Yates is down here with Nikias Arndt, and Remco Evenepoel is down. And I gotta say, I've not created this stage to be like the Crash Fest. It's a real stage, just extended, Tour de Ravanda 2019. And we've got Tiller, who's down now. Cavendish is down again. And Mathis Louvel, this corner is catching up riders left, right, and centre. David Gaudu has crashed. Oh, look. This is just, yeah, this corner is just needs a show on its own. As Askren is down as well. But don't seem to be seeing so many abandons. But yeah, this corner right here. Wow. I think Frison is out. Yeah, Frederick Frison is out. Cabot is out. Catching up with the field. Trentin seems to be out as well. And a lot of guys struggling up this cobble hill. And we're not halfway through the stage yet. This has to be one of the most epic Tour de Abandon stages I've ever seen. And it's just stage 1, guys. It is just stage 1. At the same time, there is also fight for KOM jersey, as we've got a third category climb that has been passed third time, the Cobble KOM, and currently provisionally Gregor Mühlberger of Movistar is leading the classification with 1 gate to go. It is back snowing, and this time the peloton is just 2.5 minutes behind the breakaway, which is only 7 riders left now. And the riders in the peloton, mostly GC contenders, which have fought really well to be front in the first stage. They're doing a very good job, and now it's time to think about the stage win itself. Oh, we have a crash, and it's Jonas Vingegaard who's down. Jonas Vingegaard is down in this corner, actually an uphill corner itself. He's back up. Jonas Vingegaard is back up. Is he getting any support from his teammates? Yes, all of them are waiting their leader, Jonas Vingegaard. Meanwhile, we have a crash at the front as well. But where is Tadej Pogacar? Tadej Pogacar, as we have a crash here as well, is currently trying to attack. Already put 2 minutes 26 on Jonas Vingegaard. Have a crash way back. Meanwhile, the crashes keep continuing to happen. We've got Christopher Juhl Jensen, who's down. 18 kilometers to go, and Max Poole launches an attack for the stage win. Behind him are Mühlberger and Genier. About 3 minutes down is the Pogacar, who's alone, but trying to make the gap to Jonas Vingegaard as much as possible. And 1 minute behind, it's another crash for this group. It's a massive crash, and again, Jonas Vingegaard is down. So are 4 Jumbo teammates. Have we got any abandons? Jonas Vingegaard is out. Stage 1, and one of the biggest favourites of the tour, Jonas Vingegaard, is out. Last 3 kilometers to go as we pass some abandons at the back. Galopin, Bauhaus, Uran. Mohoric is abandoned. Guerrero has abandoned, but the winner of today, one of the most strongest performers I've ever seen in Tour de Abandon, Gregor Mühlberger, after fighting for KOM, is going to take the yellow jersey and the first stage win here in Kigali. Gregor Mühlberger, your winner. 2 minutes behind is this 11-man group: Pogacar, Thomas, Carapaz, Hindley, Filippo Ganna, who's been doing really well, and Ineos as a team is doing really good, but Tadej Pogacar with a strong sprint gets second and Ganna gets third. And for the Jumbo team, who suffered a lot of crashes today, Laporte leads them to a finish about 5 minutes behind, and Evenepoel is also in this group. Roglic comes here, Sepp Kuss is here, Dylan van Baarle is here, but I'm not seeing Wout van Aert at all. There he is, Wout van Aert, coming to the finish line, doing his job as a domestique. 7 minutes and actually nearly 8 minutes behind of Gregor Mühlberger. Wow, what a stage. This has been an instant Tour de Abandon classic from day one. Amazing win by Gregor Mühlberger, and now time to look at the number of abandons from stage one. This is incredible. Tour de Abandon really living up to its name. And I'm going down now, and we only have 148 riders left in the tour after stage one. Look at these abandons. We've got great climbers, domestiques, sprinters, and we've also got, I mean, these out of times were the ones that were abandoned, but for some reason the game has said out of time instead of an abandoned. But we had 176 at the start, 148 remain, which means we had 28 abandons in stage one. That is, oh my god, I can't speak at the moment, but we've still got some sprinters lying around. Their days are going to be coming, but not soon. After an enthralling first stage where the Tour winner Jonas Vingegaard have gone out of the Tour de Abandon, the second stage is an instant classic for the climbers. You can see the undulation of the terrain, up, down, corners everywhere, and it's going to be Gregor Mühlberger who will be wearing the yellow jersey after his great stage win in stage one. Okay, second stage now. We are departing from the outskirts of Kigali today and going to have a very mountainous route up and down the country that will finish in Rubavo. We've got 3 climbs, actually more than 3 climbs, but 3 second category climbs and a downhill finish. And look at this map, just turns, corners, downhill. It's dangerous, it's risky, and today actually I'm going to try to be sending Pierre Latour to the breakaway. He's already 14 minutes down. So let's try that. Let's join these guys. Max Poole, been very active. Victor Lafay, Tour de France stage winner, also there. First crash of the day, and oh, it is a huge one. 80 riders left behind, including the yellow jersey. Let's actually get the overall top 10 here. Mühlberger is fine, and Champoussin has abandoned. And another crash in the peloton, and Mühlberger's down again. Yellow jersey getting into early trouble. Alaphilippe Wout van Aert is in there as well. And we got 4 abandons. Come on, 2G. No, yeah, 2G abandons. Tiller, Gregard, and Maxime van Hils abandons. Oh, big crash, big crash. Actually, not a big crash. Another crash. Well, Mühlberger is down again, and Peter Sagan is out. Yeah, I've only left with 4 riders now. This is incredible. This is just incredible. But Mühlberger goes down again with Jorgensen Rubio. This time, 3rd crash of the day he's having, and yeah, Peter Sagan is out. Oh, crash in the peloton, and this one is actually big, and Mühlberger is down for the fourth time. Geraint Thomas is down, Hindley's down, Carapaz is down, Hindley's not moving. Jai Hindley, who had a great stage one, is not moving. And yep, Guglielmi, Oss, Tejada and Hindley abandons the stage after just 2 stages they abandon. And now the peloton is broken down into pieces. Oh, what's happened? What has happened? Has Gregor Mühlberger crashed again? 5th today, and the yellow jersey curse is working at the moment. 4 domestiques for Team Movistar. How many they've got left? They've got 7 riders left. And yeah, Gregor Mühlberger having a mare of a day. Yeah, funnily enough, Mühlberger's crashed alone. And also looking at the state of my team, I've only got 3 riders left. What's happening? In front, there's fight for KOM points. Latour is doing well. And he's got his first points on the board for the ranking. Oh my god. Gregor Mühlberger is down for the 6th time today. And the last 2, he's gone down himself. And Movistar teammates have to wait back. I mean, at this point, is it really a wise decision to do it? I mean, he's already more than 5 minutes down on the peloton. Let's actually put a time gap on Mr. Joao Almeida. It's 5:48. And that means it's very likely, I mean, there's still 103 kilometers to go, that Gregor Mühlberger might lose his yellow today after just a single day. Day over for Gregor Mühlberger. 13 kilometers left at the first climb, and he's already over 11 minutes down on the leading group, which is going at a very high pace. Here is the breakaway, and looking at behind is Tom Pidcock with an incredible pace, and the peloton's just left with 30. The GC riders really want this stage as a good opportunity to open up some gap to Classic riders and settle their place in the GC. Oh, crash at back. Bergador's group has a few guys that are down on the deck. Let's see, have we got any abandons? May have looked like Nick Schulz, Kort Nielsen and Zimmerman has abandoned. Hermans and Greg Anderson took a bit of time, but they're back in the saddle. As we have 56k to go with 2 climbs remaining. There you go, going to attack with Latour to get the KOM points. Peloton seems to be calming as Torsten Train, one of the riders who is definitely targeting this jersey, who got some points early on, also counter-attacked. And the provisional KOM rankings see us the top, just behind Torstein Train. And now it's time to use this opportunity to maybe go for the stage win as well, as we have 1 minute on the main bunch. Now, last KOM. We're trying to defend Torstein Train, getting the most points here, but it looks good for the Norwegian. We don't have much energy left with 700 meters to go. We have to go 89, 91. Try to use our last energy, sprinting, and it's going to be, I think, Torstein Train will wear the jersey, unfortunately, but we'll have chances to redeem ourselves and get it back. This is stage 2, remember. Now for the stage win, it's going to be again Torstein Train, Dylan Teuns and me, Pierre Latour. Who's going to win the stage? Torstein Train tries an attack. We've got the sprint stat of 71, but it is a downhill finish until the last few meters. So we have to be aware of that and go early ourselves as well. Meanwhile, the peloton is navigating through the downhill in a fast pace, but will probably not be able to catch us in the last 10 kilometers. Oh, there's a crash in the peloton. I've not seen that coming, and here it is. We've got few riders waiting. Oh, there's the big crash. Massive impact. Max Poole is out. Tiesj Benoot is still down. And in this group, we had Simon Yates, Wout van Aert, which the domestiques are waiting for. He might be the new leader, but still Pogačar is, sorry, not Pogačar, Roglic is with Pogačar. But I have to concentrate as we have the last 3.7 kilometers to go in this stage. Dylan Teuns currently leads the breakaway in the final 3 kilometers. Now the downhill to Revalvo, and we're going to attack now in the hope that we'll have enough red to be able to go in front of the finish line first. Pierre Latour in front, Dylan Teuns and Torstein Tren behind. Latour sprints. Is it going to be enough for a victory for our team? Yes, it will be. Pierre Latour wins stage 2 in front of Torstein Tren and Dylan Teuns. Meanwhile, the 16-man peloton led by Filippo Ganna, who's been really powerful throughout this tour. Roglic is also here in the sprint. It's going to be Filippo Ganna who takes 4th place ahead of Roglic. Pogačar safely in this group. And we've got some other GC contenders, including Wout van Aert, in this group. They're going to be 1 minute 30 behind the peloton. And loser of today, Mühlberger, who's crashed 6 times, comes to the finish line 15 minutes later than Pierre Latour. I mean, very brave finish from him to be able to finish the stage after going down 6 times. And shout out to all these Movistar teammates, but their sportive director won't be pleased of them going all the way to the bottom in the team classifications for sure. Here we are on the results page, and it's a victory for Pierre Latour. As we said, 2 minutes 19 in front of Ganna, Roglic, Almeida, Pogačar and Evenepoel. And the general classification, Tadej Pogačar is now leading in front of Filippo Ganna by 2 seconds, with 6 seconds separating the top 6. And then we've got Simon Yates in 8th place in 1 minute 28. Heartbreak for Torstein Tren, who's only 11 seconds behind Tadej Pogačar after his great breakaway efforts today. But more importantly, it's now time to check on who were the abandons today, and I'm scrolling down slowly to see that we had about 14 abandons today. Just doing a recount. Yep, 14 abandons today, including Jai Hindley, Max Poole, Tejada, Van Hils, Schultz, Gregard, Clement Champoussin, George Zimmermann, Guglielmi, Magnus Cort Nielsen, Rasmus Tiller, Anthony Turgi-Os and Peter Sagan from my team. And that will round up the first episode of Tour de Abandon 2023. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have so, drop a like and get down the comments below. What did you think of it? Did you enjoy it? And who your favorite is to win the whole thing? I'll be ending up all the episodes with this overview screen, as I did for the last edition as well. And as you can see, just in this episode alone, we had 42 abandons, which is a massive number just in 2 stages. Stay tuned and see you for the next episode.